Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you. Hope your day going good. Hope you're moving around in a safe manner. Staying dry if you're in that rain. Thankful, appreciative. Prophet sending blessings to you. Guidance and protection. Integrity, strength, focus. Understanding each individual out there. No exceptions. Never no exceptions. All right. We're going to have a few going to understand it. Definitely. We're going to have some on the fence. Prophet know that already. But I didn't come here to politic. Like I really didn't. I didn't come here to politic. Whenever you want to go back to, you can say these hieroglyphs. Even when you want to go back to Adam and Eve. Talking about this planet. The garden. That was the spiritual seeds getting planted within humanity. All right. Now you could go back and you always hear a story about these other beings came down, and it's a lot of human perspective in there, a lot of human opinion in there. It was giving us the seeds of spirituality, consciousness, the seeds of consciousness. All right. That's why before they bit the apple, or however you want to put it, that's why they didn't know nothing. Okay. That's why they became what? Aware. But see, the story was placed in a way to where you focus more on the snake and tricking them than them truly really becoming aware, becoming consciousness, because that was the spark of awareness. So everything was here. The seeds was planted in the human beings. And that's why civilization has started over. These 4 times it started over. Because of the consciousness, because of the awareness. That's where greed, that's where control, that's where all of this stuff come into play at. And these civilizations was actually destroying themselves. Watch, you're gonna see. Start paying attention. They're gonna start revealing things to you that they finding. Like they're gonna be finding things from the civilization before us that was advanced, that was conscious, that was aware. But that didn't have that shift. They didn't make it to that shift that we in, to where that compassion stop a war. See, it ain't gonna be no more wars from here on out. Like, I could guarantee you that. Because it's too much caring now. It's too much awareness of that now. Individuals trying to rid themselves of that dark. So you would take on a story and it's supposed to be wartime, and you still got some people preaching that. Prop ain't preaching that. Like, it's love from here on out. It just get better. Like, it just get better. Like, and I can't judge nobody else. But that's what it is. Now, when you're talking about humans, you ever ask yourself this? What about before they came down here? You never ask yourself that question? What about before these other beings came down here? Because they came down here to humans, to people already here. People that wasn't aware, people that wasn't conscious, civilizations that couldn't make it. That's the purpose of the seeds, for the consciousness, for the awareness. But you got to understand, when this planet was created, it was created with these elements that they got. These elements, electricity, magnetics, chemicals, from a single cell. From a single cell. I just want you to understand that and think about how long that would take. A lot of individuals is going to go over your head. I know that. But they got individuals listening that understands this. Think about how long that take. That process of life. Then it had to be to where it could sustain humanity. That's your reason for having trees, bushes, and all this. The moss, all that, for the oxygen. Photosynthesis. That's what we needed. That's what we got. That's why that tree and y'all breathing buddies. You and that tree breathing buddies. That's just a combination of all of the elements coming together to spark the life for human beings. For human beings. And the seeds was planted. The seeds was planted once it could sustain life. Once it can sustain life, then the seeds came. And here you go within all of that. Now, listen to me. From way back whenever you started on this planet, which been a long time, you just don't know. They got the crystalline grid, they got the Gaia grid, they got the magnetic grid, okay? The magnetic grid is self-explanatory. It's magnetics. That's what you be magnet. That's what magnetized makes its way to you, and you make its way to it, or however you want to put that. Now you got the Gaia grid. That's this planet, but that has astrology within those energies. This is all energy fields that you can't see on this planet. But this Gaia grid, it has astrology mixed with it. And the crystalline grid, that's the metaphysical grid. That's the grid that keeps all of the energies, all of the consciousness, all of the awareness from humans, from individuals, all of those energies. Those energies stay on this planet when the vessel expires. It stays on the planet. That's what you pick back up on and all of that. That's why you can think of your loved ones, because they literally still here. Consciousness literally still here. Might be kind of hard for some to understand, but take your time, break it down, and try to make it make sense for yourself if you're not getting the clarity out of it right now. But the crystalline grid, that's what remembers everything. See, that's what you fighting against. Them bad thoughts, and them good thoughts within all of that awareness on those energies within these energies that's still on this planet. No energy leaves the planet. Like no energy leaves from here. All the energies that ever was here is still here. We just transmuting it as we go. And it would seem like we should have winged it out. We should have winged ourselves out of that by now, but it's not like that. This awareness, it comes in sparks. See, you just gonna pick the screwdriver. That's not you being aware. Just be you aware of what you're doing. But that's not that's not consciousness though. That's not the consciousness that we talking about. We talking about love. We talking about that spark. You understanding compassion, that care factor. That's what we talking about. And that takes time. Anyone listening now should know that takes time. Some of y'all right now got people you might have loved. You might, however it would go. But every individual goes through the process of that all the time. That's the process of things. Everybody has to come around to the understanding of loving themselves and loving everybody else. It's gonna be a while, but we done made it over halfway. Everybody got a sense of self. Everybody coming around to understanding the actions they should take, how they should go about things. And we really do have a better view of things right now. All y'all listening, y'all so much wiser than you think you are. Like you really don't give yourself enough credit for what you know. What you think that's out of thin air, you just know stuff. It's literally all inside of you. That energy just remembrances. Just remembrances. If you've lived 10 lives, which you live more than that, but just to say, if you live 10 lives on this planet, keep coming back. I don't care what culture, where you at, none of that. You really think you had to learn how to walk and talk and all of that this lifetime again? You got to learn everything again? It's just a process of the 3D. It's just a process of things. But you're not literally learning that though. Not your soul not learning it. Like you just learning this function in the 3D. You don't have to learn all that again. You don't have to learn how to read again and none of that. You know, like that's the illusion of the reality. Put it like that. For you to be engaged in all of that. It's meant for us to shatter all of the darkness, all of the lies, all of the deceit, all of the crookedness, all of the evil, all of the demonic stuff, all of these negative things on this planet. That's why you hear about the matrix breaking and, you know, like, my opinion is totally different of it than initially. Because I understand this. Nobody's taking over, nothing. Nobody coming out swinging and shooting, none of that. It's a process of evolution. Individuals getting around to understanding they supposed to care, start caring, and it's gonna just constantly get better. But you gotta understand what's on the planet now, the shift that's taking place now, the individuals that's about to be running for office, like all of these type of different things, you know, and all that about living in the woods and all. You ain't got to do none of that. Ain't none of that even. That's foolishness, man. Like, that's foolishness. Like, we advanced. We not about to go backwards. That's silly, man. We got to come around to understanding each other. You know, and long as we got all these different stories, we gonna sooner or later we gonna come up with the right one. But you know, when you hear it, truth rings within you. You are truth. It rings within you. I told you, each one of those fingers is an element. Why you could put your feet in the grass and get a download. How you could go outside, pick up some energy. Why you need that tree. It's Mother Earth, man. That's Mother Earth. Your vessel pop clean from this earth. Come from the dirt. Go back to the dirt. Understand what that means. You can understand the other part about where your soul go. We got that part. Focus on this part though. Come from the dirt. Go back to the dirt. From a single cell. Millions of years. Evolution of this planet. How many cells you got in your body? You got to understand the connection you have. You just have to understand it. Sacred ground. I'm gonna make another video because Spirit says some people gonna be upset. Some people gonna be upset. But I want everybody to understand this. And this is literal. This is as literal as I can make it. Every individual is coming in the truth. It doesn't matter what they are. Everybody got to understand that we moving past what we knew. What we knew got us here. It's steps. Just like the ones that came before us. They did what they could do. Got some things right, got some things wrong. Same thing. We just a little more aware now. We just in an important time on the planet. We the one that get all the information back released to us. From the ancient days, everything. We get all that information. That's the information coming in. Like you literally have contact. But you don't understand. A lot of your contact come from this earth. Come from Gaia. You see, when you're dealing with metaphysical, it got multidimensional in there. Astrology has multidimensional in there. So a lot of these energies that you pick up from your Akashic records comes from this earth. It comes directly from Gaia. Directly from Gaia. There's a reason they call her Mother Earth. There's a reason they say Mother Earth. For the sky is a reason. We gonna come around to understanding that, but everybody could, y'all brace yourself. Brace yourself, because what we knew was to build us up, to become aware and become wiser and wiser. But the power lies within us. Each individual, the power lies within you. You a seed of this planet, of this earth. You a seed of it. Literally. Literally birthed you. Literally birthed you. Fed you. Been feeding humanity. That's the way of it. That's just the way of it. We can understand it now. We couldn't before. We couldn't before. But think about it now, though. Think about how in tune and in touch the ancients was with this planet, with Gaia. Boy, wasn't no phone, no none of that. No phones, no clocks, no TV, no news, no none of that. And they had it. They understood it. They understood that the planet took care of them, that it's alive. We got to come around to understanding that too now. Like it's time for us to get back in touch with nature, because you're a part of nature. You literally in tune with nature. Like when you walk outside, a lot of people not up on it. They don't do it, but you walk outside, like the earth, the planet know you. The earth know you. The ground you walk on knows you. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna be back with some more information. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Words of encouragement, man. Spirit say, the worst thing that humans do is this. Discredit what they don't know. Discredit what they don't know. You don't know what you don't know. That's just what it is. If you can know what you don't know, let me know something. Don't discredit what you don't know. This is the time for you to grow. This is the time for you to get an understanding. This is the time for you to raise your vibration and frequency within information and energy. Till next time, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Love everybody. Peace out.